Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Hai guys, balik lagi sama aku Luciana dari Lucilin. Welcome back to my channel. Kalau kalian baru di channel aku, welcome to my channel. Aku YouTuber Indonesia yang besar dan masih tinggal di Amerika. Jadi aku bikin video-video tentang lifestyle dan budaya di Amerika. Oke guys, waktu aku ke Chicago, untuk kalian yang nge-follow aku, kalian tahu aku baru jalan-jalan balik ke Chicago 2 weeks ago, 2 minggu yang lalu gitu. Nah waktu aku di Chicago, selain aku nge-vlog, by the way, kalau kalian belum nonton vlog aku waktu aku travel vlog aku waktu aku di Chicago, kalian bisa nonton di atas sini. Aku akan taruh di sini. Tapi kalau kalian belum nonton, nanti kalian bisa nonton sesudah nonton video ini. Oke, so selain aku bikin travel vlog Chicago, aku juga bikin video kolaborasi sama teman-teman aku yang di Chicago. Dan teman-teman aku yang di Chicago hampir semuanya itu Asian American. Ada satu yang bukan Asian American. Satu orang ini dia sebenarnya orang Asian yang besarnya di Asia. Cuma dia berhasil membaur sama kita-kita yang Asian American. Dia juga ada di diskusi ini, di video ini. Kita ngomongin hal-hal yang berbau Asian American. Tadinya tuh pertamanya itu tuh kita mau menjawab satu pertanyaan dari salah satu dari kalian, dan pertanyaan itu adalah apa orang Asian American itu lebih gampang berteman sama orang bule daripada orang Asia. Jadi oke, let me say that again. Antara orang Asian American sama orang Asian yang gedenya di Asia, itu orang Asian American itu lebih gampang gak sih untuk berteman sama orang bule gitu daripada orang Asia berteman sama orang bule gitu. Dan kita ada jawab pertanyaan itu di video ini. Cuma kita di video ini juga akhirnya kita ngediskusi tentang beberapa hal lainnya tentang being Asian American. Oh, untuk kalian yang gak tahu Asian American itu apa? Asian American itu orang Asia yang lahir atau besar di Amerika. Jadi kalau kalian tahu ada orang yang lahir di Amerika dan besar di Amerika, atau orang yang lahir di negara lain tapi besarnya di Amerika, itu mereka termasuk Asian American. Kalau kalian pindah ke Amerikanya itu sebelum umur 18 tahun, then you are considered Asian American gitu. Kalian termasuk namanya Asian American, karena sebelum 18 tahun itu kan masih SMA atau SMP atau SD, dan itu gampang untuk mengabsorb value negara lain dan budaya-budaya yang lain gitu. Di video ini kita juga ngomongin tentang pengalaman kita dulu waktu masih kecil sebagai orang Asia di Amerika. Karena kita juga di antara kita berdelapan ini, we have different experiences, karena ada yang besarnya di California seperti Journee, dimana California itu kan banyak orang-orang Asianya gitu kan. Terus ada kebanyakan dari kita besarnya di Illinois, which is itu kan di Illinois itu kan orang Asianya nggak sebanyak di California. Dan terus juga di video ini juga mungkin ada persepsi kalian tentang orang Amerika yang terjawab atau direspon sama teman-teman aku yang Asian American ini. Jadi kalian nggak dengarnya nggak cuma dari mulut aku doang, tapi kalian dengar dari mulut mereka langsung, oke? Dan by the way, karena mereka nggak ngomong bahasa Indonesia, obviously video ini akan dalam bahasa Inggris. Cuma tentunya aku ada pasang subtitle Indonesia, jadi kalian masih bisa ngerti apa yang kita omongin. Last but not least, I also want to say thank you so much to my friends Journee who helped me make this video come true. Thank you so much guys. I know we filmed for hours, pretty late at night. So without further ado, let's just go to the video. For Asian Americans than for Asians to make friends with white people. It's specifically white people.
I came to the US when I was 20, okay. So I went to a Western country when I was 20. And when I first started here, I did find it hard to make friends with white people because I don't know the culture and the history of all the stuff that you learn in school. So there's like very little things that you have in common with a person. It is harder, but as I lived here long enough that I experienced some of the culture stuff. I started watching TV and like hang out with people, have like all the topics, like started watching football and all that stuff. Then it does get easier. So I guess it's not about you being Asian or Asian American, but it's more about the time that you spend and again the things that you surround yourself with. Like if you are open enough to learn other people's life. Also there are like different types of white people. don't know anything outside of the US. There are some white people that travel around the world. They've been to Asia. So then it's easier for you to make friends with those people. Like
If you're with a white person who is open to Asian culture, whether or not they've traveled to Asia or they're just somehow more familiar with it, they're usually more open to being friends with you even though you're Asian. Whereas like if you're friends with a white person who has never been, for example, who has never been outside of the US or just for some reason not open to the Asian culture, it's harder because then they don't really have things in common. Okay, so if you grew up in either in Chicago, in a big city, or in California where there's a lot of Asians, is it easier for you to be in that Asian bubble versus the three of us, me, Nick, and Frank, who grew up in a predominantly white neighborhood? It was, I mean, I didn't really think about it.
For me, there was some. I did go with a predominantly white, but it was a more high class, a little bit more upper middle class, upper class. But at the same time, white people, some of them they do have that interest in like, oh, you're curious about Asian culture. So it's hit or miss. I mean, they didn't really use derogatory names but they just use a lot of stereotypes.
It sounds like in your school, because it was an upper class kind of society, the white
Mostly
people,
white.
Mostly white.
Mostly white, and it
Yeah.
was mostly upper class white, right? So it sounds like the white people, they were more open to getting to know you versus
You said, what would you say? Were they
certain
more
white,
open?
would they?
I guess they are in certain extent open, but they still carry some of that.
That you're different.
That I'm different.
They still thought you were different, but they were at least interested.
Yeah.
They weren't like calling you names, like they weren't
No,
bullying you.
no.
Versus in Nick's experience, they were actually bullying you. So what about you? Do you have an idea? Was it like an upper class white people?
Middle class,
Middle
sure.
Middle class for sure.
Okay. And like, were there other Asians?
Like from like K to like 9, I was like the only Asian. And then it wasn't until high school that I saw another Asian guy and an Asian girl.
How did you react when you got called all these racist names?
I got angry, but then I didn't change like the whole perception of like white people. I said different white people later on.
So that's good. So you didn't like generalize the white people back.
No, and then like I never wanted to be white. So,
Yeah.
Like I was like had like a great interest in like my own culture.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I know like with my siblings, like they always want to be like the white kids.
Yeah.
But for me, I never wanted to.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
like when I first came here, I not only find it hard to make friends with white people, also Asian Americans, because Asian Americans are more actually like they're more white. Yeah.
Oh, like the books that they read are different. The movies are different. I know what you mean, because when I had it the other way. Because I grew up predominantly white, and when I went to college, I hang out with Indonesians, and I didn't understand what the Indonesians were talking about, because they were talking about like the movies they talk about are like Indonesian movies that I didn't know about. The celebrities they talk about were Indonesian celebrities that I had no knowledge about, you know. So
like when you first started, you are gonna feel uncomfortable. You are gonna feel very comfortable with people that come from exactly the same place that you come from. But if you want to be friends with someone who's not your entirely culture, then you would have to be uncomfortable for several times when you get more comfortable. But I feel like some people, they try maybe once and then they stop
turned
because
off
it
to
was
it.
uncomfortable.
It was too uncomfortable.
Yeah, but it actually
Right.
takes time.
It takes time.
Yeah, you have to like try multiple times. Like not be like annoying.
There's a lot of there's a lot of ways to hang out with people that don't involve race, right?
Right.
There's games, there's sports. I think there's a lot of ways to become friends with a lot of people, even though you don't necessarily connect with race.
Sure.
I don't remember seeing color that much until I got older. I really felt like it was taught like when I was in school, from 2nd to 4th grade, my best friend was black. And one time I was telling my parents about my best friend, and they were like, "Oh, isn't he black?" And I was like,
he is.
"Yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess." Like I was like, "Well, now that you mention it, yeah, I guess he's black." I never thought, "Oh, that is something I should think about when I am making friends."
Yeah.
But as I got older and grew up, other people started using that as a reason to make friends or not make friends.
For you guys, what is the perception of America do you have? Is it through like American programming, like Friends.
What do you use as like reference for what America is? Leave your answer in the comments below.
Ya, jadi pertanyaan teman-teman aku ini untuk kalian adalah persepsi-persepsi atau stereotype yang kalian punya tentang orang Amerika itu kalian dapatnya dari mana? Dari sumber apa? Tolong, jadi kalian coba pause dulu videonya dan kalian tolong komen di comment box di bawah karena aku juga pengen tahu sumber persepsi kalian tentang orang Amerika.
But I think I might, from me talking to my followers, my subscribers, like one-on-one, it sounds like a lot of it does come from the media. Think about how Hollywood used to be. They always make the handsome. There's like a profile of white guys that are always like the hero in Hollywood movies, and so I feel like that's what people in Indonesia see. A lot of my subscribers ask about, like, I heard that people in the US live together before they get married. Does that mean they don't get married then? Does that mean they don't want to get married? Which, you know, that's a perception.
Sure. Living together here, it's not seen as anything bad or negative.
There are some, you know, relatively conservative people who have conservative families and cultures who are American, but you know, don't really want.
I think that's what I was trying to get to was like you have a lot of people who are far right, and you have a lot of people who are far left. You'll have to explain what that is.
Yeah.
But everybody in between that is the majority of the country. So a lot of that means that everybody has different views on what the whole idea of, for instance, living together with another person before you get married. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to not get married. It could mean that, but
it could also not mean that. So
it could also not mean that. I think it's an actually good idea to live with this other person, to get to know them prior to making such a big commitment. It's supposed to be for the rest of your life, but we have this thing here called divorce, where it's now not the rest of your life.
So it also doesn't mean that, you know, just because you live together and then you get married, that you will never get a divorce. You could live together, get married, and still get a divorce. Because the divorce is not about living together, whether or not you live together.
There's a lot of people, I was going to say, there's a lot of people now these days that just live together. They don't get married. They understand that between them, the commitment is the commitment they made. They don't need a piece of steel or paper to say that, okay, this is my commitment to this person. They just are. And they just keep living like that until they die. You know, you don't.
Yeah.
I like how you're always addressing Frank when you.
I know
Really?
My homeboy.
That is one example of perception that people in Indonesia have, and I think they get it from all this media. Because on all this media, they see people living together.
I had friends in college who are from other countries outside of America, and they told me that the way they learned English was by watching American movies.
Yeah.
And so that's probably how they got a lot of the American culture too.
True.
Just like your channel.
Go YouTube and
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like, hey, when I came here, like I consumed American movies like it was nothing. Like I watched soccer movies, like it was 90s. Watched Harrison Ford. You know, it's all like movies about like white characters with white storylines. I didn't care for like Asian movies or Hong Kong movies in general. And then I started watching Asian movies because the 90s was when Jackie Chan started making some break a little bit. Cool, like, hey, this is the guy that looks just like me. You know, he's out there, he's doing a lot of these martial arts movies, you know, making funny faces and all that. I'm like, oh, cool. Oh my wow, okay. And that got me into looking into what I thought was Asian's culture.
Yeah.
That's when I started feeling more like to Nick's point, where he's saying he wants to be all Asian.
Anybody Asian American who grew up here, who doesn't admit to themselves that they've done something similar to what Frank's done, which is rediscover or deep dive into your Asianness, whatever it might be. You can't hear yourself. Of course you have. You grew up in this culture. It's a very white-dominated culture. It's a Eurocentric culture. Of course you're going to, at one point, go, okay, I'm not the same. Deep dive into what makes me me. And that's something good, quite honestly. You're finding out more about your identity and strengthening it.
Yeah, because like when I was growing up in a predominantly white
neighborhood, middle school, high school, I used to want to be white. I mean, I think like in middle school, my parents did put me through like Indonesian traditional dances, which I think that was like one of their ways to tell me that I wasn't white. But I guess I didn't get it. I just did it because they told me to do it. But at the time, in terms of like I always saw like this white girl who was like a real person white girl who was like my idol at the time. And I was like, oh, I want to be her. Like she was wearing Abercrombie and Fitch clothes. And I was like, I want Abercrombie and Fitch clothes. She was wearing an Abercrombie and Fitch belt. I was like, I want that belt. She was dating this white guy. I was like, I want to date that guy, right? So like all the guys I liked were all white. There was no Asian guy that I ever liked. But then it was like college that I was like, okay, I think because I hang out with Indonesians. Actually, college was like breaking point 2 points. One, I was like, okay, I'm not white. I'm Asian. I'm Indonesian. And then the Indonesian students that I hang out with actually define me as you're Indonesian American. You're not just Indonesian. And that is why, back to our earlier topic, the Asian versus Asian American definition. That's how I figured that out. And so that, I'm going to segue into that topic. You mentioned that it was hard for you as an Asian who grew up outside of the US to be friends not only with the white but also with the Asian Americans.
Correct. At the beginning.
Okay. Do you guys, as the rest of you guys, have like that kind of experience where it's like it was hard for you to be friends with Asians, not Asian Americans, but like Asians who grew up in Asia? And why? Why do you think that was? Or they just never thought about it?
Okay.
Should we say that Asian internationals?
It's hard to define because I feel like the more time you live here, the more Asian American you get.
I like to refer to it as non-Western exposed.
So yeah, let's call it that. Okay, so Asian American here, we're calling it Westernized Asians.
Yes.
Because yeah, you are. I see you as Asian American. I don't even see you as a.
Because I'm more to that end, and now
Right.
I feel actually more comfortable being friends with Asian Americans than Asians.
When you find it hard to be friends with non-Westernized Asians,
Okay.
what is it like? Do you have examples? Like, what is it that you find different? Like, this is for all of you.
I guess the kind of the mindset, because they might think like have like a more single view like about things, like what is right, what is wrong. I think like an example of that is things like raising a kid by yourself. If a kid that grow up in a single family is gonna be bad, messed up. You should have a dad and a mom growing up, and that equals healthy childhood equals like healthy growing up experiences. Where here, people are like, if you grow up in an unhappy marriage, like your parents are unhappy, it's actually worse than if they're just divorced and you just live, in like with your dad or your mom.
I totally agree with that, because in Indonesia, it's the same way. Like, I see a lot of even celebrities, if they are single mothers, or if they even if they're divorcee, they're kind of like at a lower social status than people who are either single, never been married, or people who are married.
So yeah, so there are like those type of values. Do you have friends that are
not close?
That are
Asian,
non-Westernized Asians. Yeah, I don't know the definition. Why not close? Why not close?
That's a little different. Yeah.
The way they socialize.
Yeah.
College, I actually I actually got to know some people from Hong Kong students, but I belong in the Hong Kong student club, but also belong in the main Asian American-born like Asian club. So some of the things they do culturally is maybe different. And a good example is we try to host karaoke nights. Yeah.
All Asians love karaoke.
Yeah. And and
karaoke.
Yeah.
We haven't done karaoke for so long.
And so
Tangent.
How about the karaoke night.
I love karaoke night. We all love karaoke. Don't wait for that's right.
We love karaoke. Still love karaoke.
Like karaoke, you love karaoke.
No matter where you grew up, I was in the US or Asia, Asians love
Still love
karaoke.
karaoke.
and so you know, and there were a lot of like we got a good crowd, but it was a lot of we got a lot of Hong Kong students that were in college that came out, and we also got some like American ones there, and like and you know, for me, I karaoke all the English, all the American songs, but then like for the other Hong Kong students, every single song they picked were all Chinese songs, like Canton pop songs, and for someone that like me, that I don't listen to Canton pop, and to this day, I have total respect if you like it, but I'm not a big fan of it.
I grew up with something.
Yeah.
How about this? So, I don't know if you guys notice. I don't know if you do notice, but do you find that non-Westernized Asians, the way they socialize differently is by calling each other names? Like, because I find this with and I don't know if this is just with Indonesians. I thought this was with all Asians, but one of the biggest social culture clash that I had with other Indonesians who grew up there were the name calling. So like if you're fat, they're gonna come to your face and be like, you're fat. They say it in like a friendly way. It's like their way of like joking with each other, or like they would call someone like, hey monkey, you know. But like
what?
The way they see it, it's not racist. The way they see it, the way we see it, it's racist because we're Westernized Asians, right? The non-Westernized Asians, they don't think it's racist. They think it's completely fine. Just call dark people ugly or monkeys or baldy.
If they're familiar, right? If they're not familiar?
If they're familiar, yeah. I'm talking about if they're familiar. If they're not familiar, they could still call you that if you're on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I'm talking about if they're familiar within friends. I don't see us calling each other names like that, right? I don't know if that's just like my circle of friends or...
I'm trying to like understand the context because I'm still trying to understand monkey.
Yeah.
What is another like name?
It could be pig, it could be, what's another chicken, whatever. Well, Indonesians don't call each other chicken, but monkey is the most common one. And pig is like if you eat a lot. If you're monkey is like if you're dark skin, or like your face. So like in Indonesia, that's very common. I don't know. It sounds like it is too.
No matter what, it's just it's a term meant to cut you down, right? It's a cutting term.
They don't think of it that way. That's my point. It's okay to call you. It's like they call you fat. They don't think they're bringing you down by calling you fat, but obviously they are, or at least we think it is.
I think in China, like people don't think fat. Like people think you're fat because you're rich. It's not necessarily negative.
So like I guess we don't know. It depends on the person. I mean, I don't know, because like I know some people in Indonesia do think of the word fat as like, oh, you're happy, so you're fat. You're happy, so you're gaining weight. But some people could also be like, oh, you're fat, you need to lose weight. So it could be positive or negative, but either way, like you're calling that person fat, or you're calling that person monkey, right? Even if you don't mean it to be mean. So that's like, have you guys encountered that when you're friends with other like non-Westernized Asians? Or?
I don't know if they've ever done it or if you've ever seen it happen. Filipinos where they'll see somebody after they haven't seen them in a long time. Oh, you got fat.
Oh yeah, I've seen that in Indonesia. Yeah.
Same here. Yeah. I did.
There was one point where I was like, I'd lost a lot of weight, and some aunt was like, oh, you got fat after not seeing you in how long? And I was like down to like 120. And I was like,
how did that make you feel?
Well, I looked right at her and I told her, don't ever do that again. Because you have no idea how that makes me feel.
Yeah, I don't think she even was thinking about it.
She was just saying it just came out.
It's almost like, how are you doing? You got fat.
Oh, you got fat. Like, I want to be like,
for us, it's like,
I grew up here, and to me that was always like, that was meant to cut me. Because your body image is a big thing.
Yes.
But the whole idea of saying something like that derogatory while masking it behind this idea of, oh, it's not meant to cut. That's BS.
You could have said, oh, so did you.
I wanted to say that.
That's a really good advice.
Like, just don't do that to people in general.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. That's the social, like a social culture clash.
So here,
Asia, or I guess non-Westernized Asians, they make comments like that. It's just like nothing, and it's just like they don't think they're hurting your feeling. They don't think it affects anything. They could think it's a good thing, but like the way they're saying it for us, who are Westernized Asians, it comes across very mean and like very like.
well, it comes across as cutting.
Yeah, if someone say you're chubby, is that better? No. No? Okay.
Oke guys, jadi itulah perspektif dari orang-orang yang kita yang para Asian American tentang kayak seperti apa sih besar di Amerika sebagai orang Asia gitu. Thank you guys for watching, and mudah-mudahan berguna. Don't forget to share, subscribe, comment, and like, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!